Back, episode 6 of the 50-yard line. I'm Camden Doris, head coach Matt Hoover. How you doing, big coach?
I'm doing good.
Coach, big win. Start the season off 1-0 last week against Highland Park. Creed Newkirk came in the game, or out of the game, 7 of 10, 105 yards. He also had 19 carries and 89 yards. Julius, I thought he had a spectacular game. He had 21 carries, 128 yards himself. 20-yard touchdown catch and run that was just showed kind of his athleticism and just strength right there. And then the Mustang offense had 312 yards total, get that 27-7 victory over Highland Park. So kind of tell us how you felt offensively we looked.
The film's never as good as it seems, and it's never as bad as it seems.
Yeah.
After we had time to evaluate it, watch the film with the kids and everything, like, we know we left a lot of meat on the bone,
right?
Especially offensively. And you know what? Early on, you want to have that. You don't want to be too high early, and
right.
It's a lot of little things. Quarterbacks and backs not carrying out fakes, and they take one guy, it's a different ball game, and we pull our guard so much, and get those guys just used to getting their eyes inside and picking up that one linebacker that's scraping. One of the things I thought we did a really good job of this week was our receivers blocking down the field.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job.
That was by far
that's something you
mentioned. Highlight.
Yeah, that's something you mentioned that they had done well in scrimmages as well.
Right, so. And they're going in the right direction, and that's just going to help our offense evolve even more. Those guys are going to be able to get the ball more. Especially the little short screens out in the flats, and
that's where Julius caught like that fast screen. Garrett Ashurst out there throwing, blocking really well. Other slot receivers, and Julius just strength punched it in.
Yeah. So offensively, I felt like we did a pretty good job. Early on, there's still plenty of things to clean up and things like that. So
we talked about that. It just seemed like just game one stuff. Everybody getting everything kind of in the groove, the officials for one, and then players. I'll tell you, the radio crew. This takes the game one kinks get worked out.
It takes a couple weeks to get it all going. So,
on the other side of the ball, defensively, we just had one little deal. Happens in every league with on the pass, got tipped, got interception, gave Highland Park a short field, and that's where they got their one only score. Then I thought defense just really stepped up huge.
They got their backs put up against the wall a couple times. We had the first turnover where we threw the interception.
Yeah.
And we were able to get out on the field. We got off the field in 3 plays. Or actually 4 plays, because they went for it on 4th down. And then we have the fumble the very next play.
Right.
And they had the ball at the 32-yard line. It took them 9 plays to score.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's good on our part.
Yeah.
And the only reason they scored is we had a communication breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
We thought somebody else, we didn't communicate who was having to take that back. Mm-hmm. We still get pressure on the guy. He heaves it, and it was a good play on their part.
Right.
A little luck on their side, but you know what? We learned from it. We learned as soon as they came to the sideline, coach, we didn't communicate that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the big things I've been on these guys, since the very first start of camp, is we've got to communicate. We can't have any communication breakdowns. And we've done a great job. We had one play where we didn't,
Yeah.
and a little luck on their side. But I think overall defensively, I think we held them 60 something yards.
Yeah.
Anytime you do that, you're feeling really good about it.
Exactly. We could talk about a lot of players, but Jackson Graves had a big night there defensively. 10 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 pass breakups. Just seemed like he and then Barrett Meadows and Enrique just really wreaking havoc there on the defensive front.
Yeah, the best way to describe Jackson is a bull in a china closet.
Yeah.
He just goes and he refuses to get blocked.
Yeah.
And good things happen because he does that. So
right.
and as teams get a little bit more film on us and stuff, they're going to say, "Hey, we can't run to that side anymore."
Mm-hmm.
And then those other two are going to step into place.
Yeah, I thought they all defensive front did a fantastic
job. They were on a mission all night long. They were not going to get blocked.
Yeah, they didn't either. They did a great job. And then Jackson on the other side of the ball, great job blocking. Then he'd slip him out and had some catches. And those are going to continue to move throughout the season.
Absolutely. So, we're still adding stuff.
Early.
Get some of our guys in different situations with him blocking so much. Being able to slip him out a little bit more and more here and there, and it's going to just it's going to open up our offense a lot more.
Yeah. That's starting off your season. They're 1-0, another 1-0 team coming in this week. Wheeler, Morton. So that's kind of our preseason schedule. Some new faces, new teams we haven't played, since I've been here until like deep in the playoffs. So, right. Morton getting that 28-0 win over Seagraves last week. Seems like they're kind of just watching film on them. Spread, maybe quarterback heavy run game. I know they're 380 something yards offense against Seagraves. Tell us how you feel about those guys.
Hey, they're dangerous. I don't know what happened. I haven't really talked to their coach about it, but their main quarterback didn't play the first half. I don't know if something happened in the scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a targeting in the scrimmage, whatever. I'm assuming he got a targeting in the scrimmage because he does play safety and linebacker on defense.
Yeah.
He got a targeting, so he probably had to sit out.
Right.
And he sat out the first half, and he comes in the second half. He's a smooth operator, does a great job of extending plays with his feet and finding his receivers down the field. Had some film on him from last year against Boys Ranch. I was able to kind of watch a whole game of how he operates, and that's his game. He's going to get in his drop back game. If he gets pressure, he's going to do a great job with his feet moving around. Receivers do a great job in scramble drill, and he's able to throw the ball down the field. We just got to be disciplined. Lock onto our guys. We worked a scramble drill on Monday just so we can, first time you're seeing a guy that runs around,
right.
You can't just stay in the spot. You got to work, find work and stay on it and let those front 7 guys go up there and harass him.
Yeah. Do get some pressure sacks or covered sacks, get some pressures, make them make some bad decisions.
And, we did a really good job the other day in pass coverage. I think it was their second play of the game. They ran the exact play that Groover beat us in the scrimmage on. And, hats off to the kids. We worked it all week. They know that's a flaw of our defense.
Right.
That's a route combination that gives us problems. And we covered it like we'd been covering it, we've covered it 150 times.
Right.
And we just worked on it last week. And, kids did a great job of
pick it up.
Recognizing it and getting it all picked up. You can see the quarterback. I think we ended up getting a sack on that play in the game. The quarterback's looking to that side because he thinks it's the beater.
Yeah.
And it's covered, and he has to stop, and we get a sack off of it.
Right.
So they did a good job of, picking up and learning what we did wrong from film before.
That's all you can ask.
Absolutely.
Head coach Malden down there at Morton. Some of his staff too, just ex-Groover guys up there, product of Coach Felderhoff. So they got great coaching staff and carry over into the game and to be fun to see that matchup and get some new new teams to come in and play.
And he's familiar with us.
Yeah,
you know, that's
exactly.
that's the thing.
Right.
Like that's how the whole game got started.
Mhm.
I knew him from that Groover, and so it was kind of one of those deals
Yeah.
where, you know, we didn't know where any of us were going during realignment. He called looking for a game, and I was
Mhm.
like, you know what? We know we're not going to be in the same district. Let's go ahead and get this one
Right.
played. So
It worked out. Well, that's
Yeah.
good, and wish the best of luck on Friday with
Appreciate
that, and you know, start the season rolling here. 1-0. Let's go 2-0,
Amen.
and we wish you the best of luck against Morton. I'm Camden Doris here with head coach Matt Hoover. You're watching the 50-yard line. Here's Mustang football.